Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up, bro? I
Mm,
see people cooking you, huh?
mm, mm.
Bro, you can't just hop in a trade.
You ain't gotta just hop in that bitch. That bitch ain't working.
Yeah, but maybe that shit ain't happened yesterday. I mean, what's the day? It's a Friday.
Show you what I'm gonna show you what happened Friday.
Some other, but if you
And we can help me on why I wasn't supposed to take it. And I could just build
so
it.
look, don't draw nothing yet. So look, this in the other videos, the nigga teach the optimal trade entry, dog. So so the optimal trade entry. This if you mark. So basically, the market the market buy at a discount and sell at a premium, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the move is so if you put a fib on a move, so let's say if so ICT call this shit displacement, right? So a displacement candle will be this long red candle right here at 9 o'clock. You see that? In the middle, in the middle, up to the right, up and to the right, to the right, right there. That's called displacement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you see displacement, you could expect continuation down, but you could also expect a retracement, right? So this move bottom out right here about 10 o'clock, but then it retraced to do what? Fill it kind of way and fill a gap all the way. But it came into the gap. So he teaches. So when you have a displacement like this, when you have displacement like this, and it sells all the way down and comes back up, 50% of the gap, you can sell that back down. But if you don't know the other ranges, you're not gonna know where to sell it to. Mm. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So now that's the optimal trade entry. So you take that down to another range. So you got the AM, so you had the AM range from that same day, you got the PM range from the previous day, and then you got the lunchtime range that didn't even happen yet for these candles. It's life serious. And then so I'm enjoying it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Winston,
Yeah, you can.
what you doing? What you doing with the fib?
You said 50% of this thing, huh? Is
No,
it
50, no, 50% of the gap.
This is the gap, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, so you confusing me with the fib.
You said 50%.
Yeah, you can, but you don't need to put the fib on the gap, nigga.
Oh no, I was seeing
It's
what
50% of the gap. So look
it
at the
went.
gap. Go, no, bro. You zoom back out, bro. Now you got me confused. This shit is like a fucking 1 hour chart. Nah.
It dude on fucking candle so huge.
Yeah. The deeper I go into this nigga videos, dog.
I'm done with him.
Look, that wasn't the candle I'm talking about. See this candle right here?
Which one?
They're right here. In the
This
middle of the gap. To the right, 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 to the right. In the middle of the gap. Up there. That wick.
right here.
Yeah, that's your optimal trade entry right there.
Because it went back in 50% of the gap.
50% of the gap. Sell it. But the key is to find your displacement. So just like on the lunchtime range, like if you don't find this, like if you don't have a displacement going back into the range, or like something that's definite that's showing you, okay, we about to sell back down to the bottom of the range, that's not the trade you want to take. See what I'm saying? So
No.
like you gotta have a reason to get back in. So just like this, a gap, if you form a gap in back into the range, you could take the optimal
So
trade entry in the gap.
what is this one though? So this is optimal. What was the
All
other
right,
one?
look. So draw fib from the top of the move, the wick up here. That wick up there all the way to these lows right here. The double
Right here.
no, up there to your left. Yeah,
Right.
from there to the bottom of these two candles right here.
Right here.
Yeah,
All right. I'm just bringing it across so you can see it. That's what you're talking about.
yeah. So your optimal trade entry is in between 61 and 76%, right? So if you got a gap in between, and you got a gap in your fucking optimal trade entry, you take 50% of the gap. That's your entry. And if you could take the entry all the way back down to the lows if you want to, right here. Or you could sit in that bitch and ride it all the way down. But that's what I learned. Like the more videos I'm watching, the more I'm understanding that the nigga use all the different time frames. Well, the different ranges to see where liquidity is going. Not where liquidity is going, but where the market is taking the liquidity. So just like I said, the market, you sell.
Is that another video? You got to send me that video.
That's another. You gonna go down a wormhole of videos, though.
You better
But you
give
don't
me
like
that.
watching them bitches because you said
Man,
you need
he
to
got a
talk.
bunch of them. He got a bunch of them.
You
You
said
better
you don't
give
like watching it.
okay.
I got the videos that you need to watch, though. Like I got all them bitches on my list. All the videos that you need to watch, and all them other videos that he got since 2016, 2015. You don't gotta watch those. I got the ones that you need. Nigga call this shit. What do you call it? PD arrays. So it's different. It's different. It's like different entries of the trades that he teach how you get in them. Cause he teach precision, like getting in the trade exactly where you need to get in at and getting out where you need to get out at. But so from this optimal trade entry down to these double lows right here, you could have took that shit down. What that is? What 10, 12 points. About 40 ticks, 36 ticks, something like that.
How'd you find him?
How did I find what?
The guy you talking about?
Man, so they got this dude named Tim on Instagram that be talking about the shit. And I always used to watch his lives and shit, but I never really got into the videos. So one day I started following the nigga on Twitter, the ICT nigga on Twitter, and the nigga started he be having like Twitter spaces. So Twitter spaces is like Instagram lives, but you can only hear the nigga talking. So the nigga just talking, and I was like, I'm listening to the nigga. So I'm like, all right, so I'm liking how the nigga talking. So I started watching the video. So he posted that video that I said, Winston, the one trade entry for a lifetime, whatever. I watched that video. And then I watched another video. Then I was like, man, this shit starting to make sense. I get it. So then I started back testing this shit on the charts. And I was like, yeah, this shit work. But then as you get deeper into the nigga video, you start learning different trade entries and like how you could just get in your trade and sit in that bitch and just walk away. And the bitch gonna hit your price target. Cause like he be like, you get into your trade, huh? Would you say when?
I ain't saying that.
Yeah. So it's just like basically he teach the market is basically moving on a time delivery type thing. And it's in search of liquidity to bring it to either side of the market. So that was like the shit that I knew, but I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know what it was. But then when I started watching the nigga videos, it started making sense. I was like, oh shit. I get it. But this not, if you're a beginner and you trying to learn this shit, I wouldn't advise you to learn these concepts because this shit kind of, it's not advanced, but this shit, it make you work. Like you gotta go look through this shit. You gotta understand what the candle's telling you. You gotta be able to like digest information quickly and go with your move based on what what you already know.
Got you.
This shit worked, dog. I traded this shit Friday, bro. Like I traded this shit Wednesday, I traded this shit Friday. I had, both of my trades was profitable. But like I've been a profitable trader before the nigga came around, but now it's just like I got more understanding of what the fuck going on.
Did you take this lunchtime break?
No,
What they call it?
no. So look, lunchtime it didn't. So what happened with that is it didn't go to the highs. You see, you got your high mark, and then you got your lows. It broke the lows,
Then it
but
should go up.
Yeah, it never went back up. So it stayed below the lows, and then it created another displacement. It never. So if you take the lows out, you expecting it to go back to the highs, right?
Yes.
But it didn't.
Okay. Makes sense.
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Like, all right, nigga. I see it didn't.
I know it didn't.
Yeah, no.
My account said it didn't.
So look. So outside of the range, you got a strong displacement coming out of that range. You see that?
Right. But so let me just tell you what I did. Let me just tell you what I did off GP. I created this zone, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It came down.
You bought that.
Took this. I got stopped out, right? I got stopped out here. So just the way I trade, I didn't try to go down here to catch it. I just put me another order right here. Bam. So then from there, this is when I left and it rocked my world. You see this level like right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's going across.
Yep.
I'm in this trade already and I'm up. So when it broke here, my next stop was, I believe, here. This is all I wanted out of it, was to here.
Mhm.
You dig? So, no, right here. Hold on. I knew it somewhere. I was gonna get the bounce out of it.
That
Right
gap.
here. Yeah, right here, or like this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move it. So almost half of this move is what I'm
Mhm.
banking on. So I left. Once I seen it broke this level, I was like, all right, I'm in a good trade. Now you gotta see I got three fucking candles here. Here.
Mhm.
So I'm trending. Then when I came back,
You was like, what the fuck?
so
Back,
I'm
back
at,
where I started.
yeah, no. I started here. I was here. I was way out.
Damn.
Uh
So you got stopped out again. Oh, you didn't
yeah.
put no stop on it.
So I got stopped out again.
Oh, how many contracts you was trading?
Was it
Tell the
five? I
truth,
think it
shame
was
the devil.
five both times.
You were trading a 250 account or the 300 account?
Five both times. No 300. No, it was a 50. It was a 50.
Oh, so that shit
That's
ain't
a wrap.
drawdown.
That's it.
That
I'm
shit
done.
ain't. So look, so let me tell you. So let me tell you what happened.
Why
So
don't I get in this trade?
why you don't get in this trade because you got a strong displacement outside of the range. See that? So
This?
you this candle right there, that's a strong displacement outside of the range,
Okay.
right? So then you got a gap right here too. Small 5 minute gap
Right
right
here.
there. Mm-hmm. Filled the gap, retraced it, and that was it. Then we traded sideways for the rest of the day. But we never traded above that gap again.
So look, even with that, how how do you get into this trade? Because all this is aftermath. Like this gap, when I get in this trade, this gap don't even show.
Right.
You saying I
But
shouldn't have took it the second time? Because you once it breaks, this thing broke.
so so when you take this trade, you're looking for a reason to get in. You're looking for a reason to find entry. It didn't give you that. So basically what happened was it traded outside the range. But when it traded outside of the range, it created a gap. And then if you look left, you already looked left, you saw you had a level right there. So it was like, okay, this shit might not work. So if you got a strong closure like we did outside of the range, that just tell me that we either want to go lower or we not or the raid is not gonna come to the other side of the market. See what I'm saying? So if if you got a strong closure, so now if we would have, I ain't gonna lie to you though, but if we'd have came back into the range, like up here and closed up here and then retraced back down to the bottom, I would have took that back up. But by us coming out that bitch like this so decisively, it's not a wick. Now I can see if it was a wick, then we traded back into the range and we started hitting higher, then but we didn't. That bitch came out here, filled this gap, and traded back outside the range. And then consolidated, came back in the range, never above the gap though, and then consolidated for the rest of the day. So taking this trade, you had to find reason to get into the trade. So for me personally, I like the highs to get taken out first. So if the highs get taken out first, because I want to sell this shit. Now, if it give me a reason to buy it, I'll buy it. But if the highs get taken out and we trade back into the range, I'm taking that down to the bottom of the range. But if the lows get taken out, not like this though, not like no decisive shit. It got to be like a wick that just take the shit out. Then we trade back in. Then you find a reason to get in. You take it up. You find your reason to get in, whether it be on a 5 minute or on a 10 minute. You can't just get in this bitch blindly. Nah, you know that shit, bro.
I don't say I was blindly. That's all I'm saying.
You just like you was just like, well, fuck this the range. I'm taking this shit to the other side.
I thought that was the
Yeah,
trade.
but it's more to it, dog. Like that's why it's
So
more to it,
even
bro.
if my reasoning, let's say if my reasoning was this level breaking, even if I got in right here, I still got cooked. Like this
Got
broke
in what to
this
take it
level.
up?
Yeah, this broke this level.
It did.
So that's
But
the
it's
reason.
more it's more tape reading than just the level breaking. Because this is a gap. So what I
It
realized
is
on
the thing. So it's the two things. It's the reasoning, and then it's the raid. So my
right.
reasoning to not even hang around, like I if this wouldn't have broke right here,
Mhm.
and I would have got these 3 candles, I would have just took off when this thing came back down and zeroed me out. Not let it go chase my shit down here again. You heard me?
Right.
So the reason
That's all that bitch did was chase your fucking stop loss. That's all it did.
it did well. It's
Man.
very, very, it did very well. uh, but nah, so that's my reasoning for it.
Yeah.
But if it's more other tapes I gotta watch, then so be it. You hear me?
Right.
But from what you said and what I've read from this guy, like I always felt like this was too early. Like this candle,
Mhm.
I felt too early. I actually let this one go past it to start pulling, and
Mhm.
then I got in this one. But this is showing like a full red candle, but you can go
Mhm.
down to like the 1 minute because it was down here. I was right here. It can't pick me up. Then it drug me to hell. Bam. Then once it went down there, I took one more. You heard me? I took it again. And this one printed green. Once it started pushing up like that, I'm like, all right, cool. I get picked up here. I go up 850, I believe, on this trade. I'm up
Mhm.
850. And when it broke this line, I said, oh, yeah, we going here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think my trail or my lock in profit would have been, I believe, is at like 15 ticks or something like that, or 20 ticks. So it would have at least covered me, but it just fucking stopped.
Yeah, dog.
So I need the mother
Yeah,
tips.
it's just it's more to it, dog. And it's like all his shit is tying together once you learn the shit, but it's only gonna be shit that stick out to you that you really digest and understand. So all the shit that he teach you, you gonna be like, man, yeah, all right, cool. But the shit that really pop out to you, that's gonna be the shit that really work. That nigga Justin addicted to that shit now. But yeah, bro. Yeah, dog. So my trade Friday was I took 2 trades Friday. So I took the optimal trade entry I was telling you about, 50% of the gap. I took that bitch down to these double lows right here. Then I took this trade right here. It's almost like a gap bounce. This 5 minute, that green candle right here, where your gap is up here.
Right.
Yeah, I took that to the bottom of the lunch range. So because you see the displacement, like you gotta that's the shit that you look for. Like when in his shit, that's the shit that give you all your entries. But yeah, bro. We'll have another Zoom about that shit, dog. I don't want, mix the applesauce with the orange juice.
Yeah, send me them other one.
I seen the other videos that you need to watch.
Where we going? Where we going? What is all this shit you got on? Get out of these. All right. So tomorrow, all that being said, I'll be back out here again doing the Lord's work. Loading on cloud nine. You got me up so high. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. When this bitch gonna stop, though? Who's gonna let somebody in, bro?
Man, that shit crazy, dog.
It's gonna let somebody
That
in.
shit crazy. But
Yeah.
where we at right here?
This the money, dog.
That shit crazy, bro. That bitch about to.
I'm gonna tell you, and I give this
You got equal lows and equal highs right there, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you like this. That bitch could go all the way up there, dog.
to 80.
No.
Yee.
47, what,
Right here.
47? Yeah, 46, 71. Yeah, that bitch could get there.
Yee.
That
And
bitch
then
could get there.
just roll gracefully down. Pop, pop,
But this
pop,
bitch might not ever
pop.
stop, bro.
You think we're gonna have a gap on the monthly? Are you
Yeah,
calling a gap? I could see it.
yeah, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, though, the craziest part, and I give him credit for this, even though he calling out these fucking so great. The stocks I called it doing great. That boy keep emphasizing this shit is fake. So, like,
Cool.
yeah, that boy like, dog, this should not be up there though. Like telling the nigga you cold, but like I really should have made that shot. You heard me? Like he's like, oh,
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like the market is
this is all fake, bro.
yeah,
Our
and
economy is not like we are
and
not
it's
well right
really because of it's really because like the Nasdaq really been keeping it like copacetic because all that AI shit. That's what's really moving the market, dog. And then they talking about like inflation cooling down and shit, so people just buying shit now.
now.
I don't feel that shit though. Inflation still busting my ass.
Is it?
I don't feel that shit.
Yeah, that bitch is tough.
But they saying this shit cooling down, and they say, bro, when this bitch sell,
If they gotta sell this whole candle again, I mean you'll find entry, but this is a tough one, dog. It ain't coming back under here. It's gonna be brief if it do. This is a tough line that it got up out of, dog. Unless it's doing a double top. You know, run up there and do a double what they call this shit, head and shoulders or something?
the double top.
A double top on the monthly. It come fly his ass back down here. Niggas
Wow.
fucking butt fuck. They gonna be hurt. I don't even want to think about it, bro. Yeah, it's going up there, man.
Ways in the playpen. Oh.
Like I tapped on that bitch. It's- Tapped on that twice. Not even on this one. Bob. Got the fuck. Gotta go. And it broke down one. I think we get up to about range here. Then the same breath is outside of the. I mean, the chart says up. It's definitely reacting off the chart. There hasn't been any news to tell it otherwise. All this shit broke. And you could easily another 100 points. before it turn around. That might be the next 2 weeks. Really. Just got a little bit to get on this one. Finish pushing. And broke all this shit. You could buy from 44.92. Oh, yeah. Oh man, look at this shit, bro. They gotta close this Monday, huh?
What's that?
This fucking daily gap. Down to the daily now. That's 1, 2. A bitch put another
Yeah.
candle up there. Come down. I'm buying from here. So really tomorrow it gotta dump. If it's gonna dump. I don't think so. This an entry. And ultimately, by the end of the month, you're looking to be up there. Yee. It's crazy. And this line right here is the touch of the other candle, the other weekly candle, right there.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Then the weekly don't have a gap. It's just
Mm.
none of this shit got retraced.
What we trading at right now?
Up there. You say what? Up there. On the other side. No motherboard pickup. None of that shit.
Trade that trash ass trade, man.
That bitch is poop. That bitch, I know it's garbage
That
on
bitch trash.
brain. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Man. We the only two in this bitch? Yo, hey, say,
You
you know,
hilarious.
yeah, you see, get so quiet, you start talking to yourself. See if you still alive. Hey, hey, yo,
This nigga.
Yo.
hello, anybody home? Oh, oh. I ain't get a damn stand. Oh, yeah, this bitch don't. You could get in this tree, if you could get one more day just to get in this tree clean right here, that's gonna get you some money. If you go line to line, dog, that's 16, that's 20 points, huh? To this line, not even going back and letting that bitch run. Cause more than likely, if it hit, if if it don't come down here tomorrow and close inside of here, if this bitch just hits that next day, Tuesday,
Yeah.
it should close back above here, outside of that gap. You hear me? That you could get in that right. This ain't gonna be
Yeah.
no morning thing, though.
Yeah.
That'll be a good trade.
I agree.
Good. That'll be a good one you consider. And that shit scratch all the way across. right there. Hit here, you got 30, 20 points right off the touch. You just don't want that shit to happen at fucking, what they call that shit, Mike? Mark it over at 5 o'clock. That shit happened 5 o'clock Monday. Do not take this trade. You gonna get, it'll wake the fuck out of you. But you go fill it, then come back.
That bitch should really go lower, to be honest.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
What you got? You got it filling on the first
That
strike?
line. No. Well, it
No?
could, but if it does, but that's not. So if it come down here, I'm not banking on it stopping. What the fuck you doing? What's the?
I'm trying to get where you at. I'm trying to see what you're saying.
Look, I'm not banking on it stopping
Okay.
after it fill. I think it's gonna come all the way down to this blue line right here.
On the fill. I'm saying if it
Yeah.
don't fill tomorrow, you got your 3 candles where
It's gonna continue to the upside.
if it comes down tomorrow,
It's gonna keep coming.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
So
hey, man. What up, buddy?
yeah, that's what I'm looking at, bro. That's what I'm thinking the trade might be.
So that's a bloody D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bloody week. We ain't got no news this week, I don't believe.
The only reason I really like it if it don't do it tomorrow, bro, is because that same line, this level right here, is the same line. That's the wick on the weekly candle. So the 2 weeks will be connected. You hear me?
Right.
And it don't have to go.
But we do have news this week.
We got one more day. I ain't even tell you, I'm not stopping it on news neither. If it run down there on news, I ain't trying to be on that part of the trade. I'm just trying to get me bring it to me on the simple D.
Yeah.
I might do have a real tight stop loss. More than likely, if the news come, it fills it. Like you said, probably gonna drop a little bit lower. Might come down to here and bounce this gap. This other one, right? Pop? What you said? Where's who? Yeah. Oh, that's the trade I like. Hey.
Don't forget you gotta go to the hood, though.
The hood, don't nobody in here trade no hood shit. Supreme, you went back to Ivan and you ain't tell me that?
Who, me? You funny.
Supreme might be more up here than you, Mike. Supreme said you're funny.
You can dream.
Oh,
I
now
watch them. I don't trade them. You know, you still got to see what's going on out here in this world.
in the hood, huh? Either they don't know, don't show, or don't give a damn. Might be like the
Sometimes you
news.
gotta be like,
I am not reporting what's going on in the hood.
what they say? Oh, y'all still on the con? That's crazy.
I see that.
Yeah,
What's the biggest name? I seen your partner out there on the corner, Nell. Dame. What the fuck the name of this dude?
Ain't nothing wrong with the corner, though. You got to start somewhere.
What that nigga said? Dame got to get up off of that corner, bro.
You got to start somewhere, dog.
That bitch still be calling out fucking. We traded hack. A couple of other money printers traded hack.
Oh, that's what you was talking about, Dane?
Dame Dollar, whatever this day did.
Dang, I ain't lying, bro. I made money with Dame, dog.
Dame Dollar.
I made money with dog. And see, bro, a couple people in that bitch, dog. They had a chick made $1 million.
Okay.
Yeah, real talk. In that Discord, son, they had a couple people hitting
Man,
them bitches, dog.
that whole had OnlyFans, man. Stop playing.
Look, dog, real talk. Said, dog, I'm telling you, dog, real talk, son. A couple people.
OnlyFans, dog. Those whole showing pictures of her too.
I'm telling- See, bro, look, I ain't lying, son. The 50 a month, I pick. It paid for itself, bro. I swear. I just got out of it because I was fucking with y'all.
Well,
Hey,
that was wise of you.
that
I
was
just
very
got
fucking
because I
smart.
was fucking with y'all. But I ain't lying, son. He used to be calling some plays, but fuck, I'm looking at y'all. I'm like, fuck, y'all could get in that bitch too. Y'all
If
We
we
call
look,
still
people.
charging 50,
but we
I
ain't
don't,
charging you 50. See, if we charge. I think if we start charging niggas $50, niggas gonna start taking that serious, man.
I don't
Real
think.
rap.
But they got fucking clowns up in here, dog. You run the fucking zoo up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Death Row.
That word.
That bitch.
Nah, dog. It's always you know what give me the most though, now? And this with all of them. I know these guys are good traders. They have a good following. None of them boys never hit for like $1 million. Like how you will see the ticket
Hey,
for $1 million.
Dame still go to work. That man still got a job.
That's not smart.
Yeah,
No,
that boy,
it
he
probably
really
is.
still, yeah, that man still got a job. He tell you that. Well, I mean, as of now, I don't know. I was in it, what, 2 years ago? And he had a job, huh?
No, not even. I'm not even talking about the job because, in a sense, that could be his job too. Like selling the. I never, even with the dude like the dude Chris. Like when you hear like the GameStop shit, you hear like these different things. Even like Nvidia, right? I
Right,
know, like Trapper made money on that bitch, but he didn't make $1 million on it. You get what I'm saying? Like
right.
you rarely hear some of these fucking trades that, oh, I turned $50 into 200,000. You rarely will hear it from the person that's fucking teaching. You hear it from somebody, somebody else who's in a group. You hear me? And they'll never be like, oh yeah, I took this $50 trade and let's say they got more money, like 1,000. I never in fucking Earn Your Lead, none of them boys like they just don't fucking trade like that.
Right.
None
I
of
get
them
what
boys. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like if
It
she
always
made $1 million, what the fuck? Like you had to been and made 3 million. I'm guessing, right? Like nah, I really didn't take that trade, but it makes sense because I'll call out some shit and not take it.
yeah, he give you the plays like everything. Fuck, I used to send it in our group chat. If you go to when we first what you call him, he give you the plays like that. He looking at
Wait for this thing,
for the week and shit.
right? Oh. But I always
I
wondered
ain't
about
lying. His plays
Kiki.
hit.
I'm going back to the girl Kiki, fucking Moss.
Them niggas, man, that nigga Mark speaking codes and shit, bro.
Yeah, Moss
I
told he
mean, fuck.
probably hit. He wouldn't tell you anyway, you heard me? But he don't even be putting all the pictures up. Oh,
Motherfucker be
go ahead. What you saying now?
no, I was saying, fuck it. They be having so many subscribers. Like, fuck that shit. Just they doing what they do for free now.
Mm-hmm.
So whether they win or lose, they win.
Nigga say even if I lost the trade and had
Yeah,
to
I
get
win.
y'all,
My subscribers pay for that shit.
so I made some type of money.
we just in the fuck y'all. I mean, we just in a dumbass city where niggas don't want to gravitate to us. So fuck, you know, the eye clout will be.
No, you said you got to charge.
Yeah, yo,
You had to charge them.
they got a few people interested. You really gotta go at the working people with this shit, and they'll tune in to y'all, bro. Real talk, because the way y'all trade, y'all don't do lottos like that. Y'all do them, but y'all do to make consistent money. And if y'all go talk to like working class people, what you go at them with that on that type of time, they go buy into it. Because a lot of people are already interested. They just don't know where to start. A lot of people.
I don't took that backseat. Nigga don't promote no live, no Zoom, none of that no more. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it's fucking. I talked to. Oh, so like y'all know I'm doing the electrical class, right?
Right.
They have like 20 people that signed their kids up for it, right?
Right.
And this is gonna be my third week. Only 2 kids showed up each week.
It was the same two from last week.
Yes, and it's free, dog.
You see what I'm saying?
And
That's
it's
what I'm
free.
saying. Bro, like, see,
And I
my
told
son,
you, I
I'm
said I'm
bringing
not
my
promoting it, dog. He was like, you gotta put it out. I like, it's to me, I shouldn't be like that, but it's like, why am I fucking begging you if I'm telling you I
Use something
got
for free.
you know what I'm saying?
right.
That you can use for the rest of your life.
Man, I bet you if you would have said, DJ Jubilee for fried chicken and spacewalks, everybody would have showed up.
That's all you gotta do is drop your kid off, you heard me? Like, that's it. I don't know. So that just, I was talking to that guy, but I was like, bro, I can't. I was like, I don't know. I'm all for that. We was doing the shit with the lives and all. I was just like, nah, Mike, we got fucking 10 people showing up. We went up a little bit, you know, got off. Then we try to get more intimate with the shit to where we could really show charts and not just be on fucking what's your name talking. I was like, bro, so much other shit we could do. I'm not about to keep on.
I mean, you know,
Thank you.
now, even down here, bro, you know, like people gravitate to, and I ain't gonna say down here, that's everywhere. Fuck. People gravitate to what they see. You see how dude approach is and how he get his clout. Look how Wall Street got a what you call him say his shit. And look at dude, man, Aristotle. Dude
Aristotle, who's that?
Know what I'm saying?
I heard of him.
Yeah, Aristotle Investments. He be fucking with the options and shit. But what I'm saying is, he dressed like an army nigga and shit like that. People don't want to see that. Man, that man pull up in the Ferrari with ice on. Oh, how you get that?
Right.
Trade options, man. And not people interested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like down here, people got to see it. Like they don't know electricians, man. People make $200,000 a year. You know, like you go send your child to school to go to college.
And then you could do that shit straight out of high school and be straight. You ain't gotta worry about none of that shit, bro.
But you go send your send your child to high school to tell him go to college to make $60,000 a year. Man, people crazy, bro.
On paper.
Go work for Sewage and Water Board.
On paper.
You know, that was my people told me. Go work for Sewage and Water Board. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, you know, like, no, man, you gotta, like, I don't know, son. I don't know. I don't know. Go do what your uncles know.
You know it. You just hate to say it.
Yeah, like, you know, but I'm saying, you know, that was the people in my life, you know, like my uncles and them, you know, my uncle and them been working for Sewage and Water Board my whole life. So my aunties, and you know, they made a good living off that, a great living. But I'm raised, I ain't had no daddy. So my mom and them, they telling me, oh, go do that. Go out of high school and go make what? $30,000 a year when you get out. They ain't tell me nothing about, oh, look, go get a trade. Ooh, I had to pick that shit up on the fly myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck,
Yeah, definitely ain't know
I went
nothing
to
about that.
Kennedy. I went to Kennedy, man. I went to a fucking zoo. People ain't man, dude, ain't man, people ain't telling you nothing about, man. They telling you go to Angola. That's where I fucking I feel trips and shit was, man. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
want to make a bill?
Yeah, nigga try to pipeline y'all through the fucking system, dog. That's
Man,
fucked up.
I said that to say this, like, it's just like the only nigga talking about that shit is Mr. Jocks. He telling us about this shit. He drive, and I say that people got to see it because he driving an old beat up ass car and woo woo woo. He telling you about the stock market. He telling you what he got invested, and you don't know what he got. I know, I don't know, but now that I'm into this shit, I'm like, man, that man probably really had $1 million, man.
See,
Man, I don't give a
bro,
fuck.
But
that's
nigga,
funny.
the
Look,
crazy part about that shit is what you saying is now that people gotta see it. But that's crazy, dog, because the richest people in the world, they don't show their money.
But we nigga, well, and I say we, I say we as a whole, not us. We niggers, like nigga, like it ain't nothing wrong with won't be flashy because that ain't nothing new, son. Ain't nothing new under the sun, dog. Like nigga Ben won't be, but it's just I don't know, son. Especially with this social media, the way shit is now, son. Like
see,
nigga won't
believe it.
see,
Yeah,
nigga won't see, man. Nigga don't, man. You, yeah, you got 250,000 in your account, but what you showing me? Yeah,
right.
people don't give a about that, son. So like
So
even
they
with
want
the
so they want to see you pull up in a fucking S550,
hey, even with the career, son, like down
white
here,
on
they
white.
bare minimum, son. They ain't thinking about going work. You know, they ain't telling. I see it with a lot of people though,
But
dog.
they
Like
got but if they get a nigga to come work at fucking Chick-fil-A,
man, but look, I see it with a lot of people today though. They comfortable with a job. This bitch gonna pay me $60,000 a year, and that's really right now. That's really, son. In today's time, 60 and shit, man. That's
that,
private almost, dog.
that's 20. That's almost like 20,000 a year.
Real rap, son. Real rap. 100 don't even look like nothing no more, son. But it's something. Don't get it fucked up. That's you know, like that's what you gotta bring in to live.
Just to live
Like
comfortably, just to be able to
to
make
live,
groceries,
you
pay
man,
your
you gotta bring
bill.
80, 100 to like yeah to sustain a good life, son. And ain't no jobs paying that like that, boy. Nigga lying.
You gotta know
Man,
somebody
nigga,
to get that bitch.
boy,
You
you
definitely
lying, boy.
got to. You gonna have
What
to.
your job
You gonna have to know a nigga,
at
dog. Gotta know.
49,000, boy, you in poverty, boy.
Shit, but look, that what's so crazy is now though. So I work at the post office. My mama worked at the post office. My uncles work at the post office. They worked at the post office. My auntie worked at the post office.
My
So
aunties,
so
I
look,
just
my so look, I'm going to school in North Carolina. My mama called me. This is after Katrina. My mama called me. She said, "Look, the post office hiring $22 an hour. Boy, I packed my shit up so fast.
but shit, that was a
So,
lot
and
though.
I've been doing this dumbass shit ever since.
But no, I ain't lying. 22, like what year that was?
That was like that was '08.
Oh, eight shit, that was good back then.
Oh, nigga. I was living, nigga. I was
Good,
living, nigga.
hey,
I ain't had no
22.
kids,
Because
nigga.
fuck
What?
out. Right, that what they started me on, and I had to take a class for that shit. Man.
But I said all that to say this. So like, just like you said, your 18 was telling you to go work for the Sewage and Water Board. That was my mom was telling me, well, go work at the post office, get a job at the post office.
They were telling me the post office too. I just I ain't look at it like even with Sewage and Water Board. Like if even I would have been there, I would have had stability. I wouldn't fuck my uncles and them been there. So fuck, I probably wouldn't have been doing nothing. But man, I don't know,
Yeah,
son.
bro.
I can't.
That
I'm gonna tell you the scariest part for me is I could do the post office because I'd be going. I wouldn't feel like I'm in some that sewage and water board or like doing energy, working the substation. Well, that's why I'm at. I get bored quick, bro. I'm
But look,
I'm
man,
gonna feel trapped.
me
You
in a job, I get bored, dog. Like I
heard me?
just don't like son. Like even in the plant, them 12s, that shit killed me. I was just enough for the
So
money. I don't want to work for
the plant,
nobody,
the
son.
plant is the same thing. So the plant
Right,
is the plant. Like like you own that bitch. You hear me? The
right,
thing I'm doing now, like eventually, as I'm like building and construction, it's a thing of working yourself out of a job. So I'll do this building and then I'll go to a whole nother building and start building something totally different. It's not like I think if I did cookie cutter houses, if I had to do like a whole subdivision, I was just doing the same thing over and over every time, right next door to each other, I wouldn't want to drive up there. I went and did that shit at Marathon for like 2 weeks. I was burnt out, bro.
yeah, that boy who I was in the plant for years.
Yeah, that
I
plant is
mean,
fucking.
I'm so shell shocked working 12 hours, bro. But you want to know where the gap be, the real gap be, and we could get back on stocks, dog. Real talk, son. Where the gap be, dog. Man, man, when you work in that plant, in the plant, I'm probably 20,
It could be like I was resisting
20,
arrested. I wasn't.
24. Anywho,
They stopped.
uh,
But I told him I didn't.
the fucking white boy straight out of high school,
It's like,
welding,
but like I said,
electric,
you don't have no sirens. Like a skate.
baller making. Man, they starting off with 28, 35, $50 an hour.
Out the gate, my paw
Out
put
the
me on, nigga.
Man, out the gate, $100,000 truck.
You was speeding.
Yeah.
Out the gate, 19, 20 years old, dog. Them dudes be so far ahead of us, dog. Like, boy, shit, bro. But look, good. We know now because we could teach our sons way better. You know what I'm saying? Way better.
I agree.
What the fuck you been arrested? Where you been arrested for?
What
Again, I think it was what
they have, I'm gonna tell you, they have, like you were saying with that other cat, they had a dude named Elliot, a white man, and he always talk about them fucking stocks at work. You heard me? That boy, like, I'm a retire, a millionaire. And like you said, the shit don't show. That nigga eat his little tuna crackers for lunch. You heard me? You just be sizing them up like, fuck you
Right.
talking about? It almost sound, and they be so, and I can hear myself getting to that point too. They be so intrigued by the shit when they talking to you. You almost think people crazy to be in love with shit that you don't know about. You get what I'm saying?
What?
You're like,
What?
what is he talking about? Like, I keep on talking about the stock shit. He's still in this bitch working. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be fucking. He old.
Down, it don't go.
Yeah, like, huh?
It don't like that.
I'm right on the same kick with him. Them boys were talking about getting a fucking raise. I was like, shit, put that shit, put it into the retirement. That's where all the money at anyway. You heard me?
And then, fuck, the way times is right now, bro, fuck, you gotta do something. So I know niggas who really had trucks and shit, man. They jumping out their truck to go work for somebody else. I'm like, damn, like, you know, like I ain't gonna say it's bad, bro, but it's like, you know, like, yeah, like these times, bro, so uncertain with with finances, bro. Oh man,
Right.
boy, you don't know how this shit go.
You gotta figure it out. That probably go right back to the shit we were saying, like fucking somebody buying something, you heard me? Market's up. We don't know why, cause on the street, there's like, this is not it, you heard?
What?
Yeah, it's whack out here. And then they'll have you go throw your shit, you'll go throw your shit up in here. And that's when that red candle gonna come. Not to say not to do it, but listen to them boys say, hey, just keep buying every month. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been imbalanced out. You'd be up right now. Waiting for the bottom or the top, trying to time the shit when you just gotta build routine with it. Just do it. Yeah, I'm still waiting on 53 to hit. I'm on SPY, y'all. Y'all can see this chart?
Yeah.
Still waiting on SPY to hit 53. I still don't see no reason for this bitch to turn around. Unless it's gonna give you entry at 43. But you gotta see what happened when it hit 53, bruh. That's it. I think Maul made out good, but he got out early. But 53 is my number still. And if it break that, go ahead and get you a 480, dog. It's just that simple. B4 453, go get a 480. I don't know why. I don't see it. That's all I got, man. Think we got more upside.
And the video set all-time highs, huh? That bitch, that's retarded.
Look at Nvidia, dog.
225.
Think about the people that bought it at $0. That's how they say.
I got the video. I got the video at $7.15.
15 cents. If I would have put $1 million on then, I'd be a billionaire. All of us. You say I got the memo. I definitely got the memo. What are you talking about, man? Video fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't know where this bitch going. I had fibs on it before.
Make no sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Dog.
That's crazy.
This
Nigga
the
said
top
two-
of the year. This was 12/26.
137. That bitch was at 137, huh?
Cannonball. There you go. I'm out of here, man. Y'all ain't got no more questions, huh? Supreme? Humbra 504?
I'm good.
Uh,
I'm gonna
I
just
got-
start watching more videos of boy talking about.
Okay. Yeah, Mike, send me them other ones you were just talking about, that list you got. I'm gonna take it from
I'm
there.
gonna send y'all the gems, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
when,
sure.
when you send it to him, when send it to me. You
All right, Nell. You met Joe Brown, my boy.
all right.
All right.